360.
Let's go. Awesome. Let's take off right. Put on that. This hair. Go like this. Getting longer every day, bro. I need another haircut. Yeah, this is funny though. It's about the rain. It's about the rain over here. And so let's sit here and just rain these threes.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. It should be a good one.
Oh, this is my key game. Nothing but W's. Who did we play next? Did we Oakland? What's up, Curry? What's up, brother? He made a quick conversation. He's like, alright. Out. One of the cops home with me now. Okay, we've already completed that. Do I have this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going on my wall right now. Skyline. That thing is
Good to see you, MP.
fire.
You gonna show us something special tonight?
All the northern lights. Yeah, that's it. Oh, fire. That's the only thing I can change is just the wall. That's it. Oh, it does change the floors. See, each core has their own, like, right.
How you feeling?
No, they're not different. It's just captured at a different angle. Cat indicator. I feel like I'm missing something. Why are you following me, bro? Get off something. Screw it, let's use it. We'll just get right to work. I wonder if this also increases like your payout. Wait. Logic plan? We're at home? I think we're in Oakland.
Throwing objects, using the proper language of gestures, is a part of interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't forget about our ball every day.
Yo, what is up? My guy can't make a bucket right now. He's like tired or something. He's just not ready.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Thunder. For the Warriors, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Thunder, Warriors is next, right after this. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Curry. Payton is out there with Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Carter in at the two-guard spot. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could cover absolutely any guy on the floor.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter looking around. Butler on the wing. Payton with the screen for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Carter, that's good.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Watch that
You
might
get
be
the
raining
sense
down them
there is
threes.
a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to Holmgren. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Raining down them
Thanks
threes.
very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He
Jimmy
told me
Buckets,
Butler's
I'm
special.
Carter Buckets,
He
bro.
impacts the game with the ball,
Jimmy
without
Buckets,
the ball,
Jimmy
and
Butler's
with
fire,
his
though.
defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Okay.
And I love the competitive
Alexander.
edge Holmgren plays with coming
We
right
got
back
Curry right here.
with his
Hold
own
up.
triple.
Curry,
It's stolen by
running out of
Gilgeous-Alexander.
stamina, bro. Like,
And pushing it up
I know
here
you want the
is
ball, but bro.
Oklahoma City.
And with the pace
me
of
cook for a
today's
second.
game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Now here is Carter. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Off target from three-point range. George, left side.
defensive
Tough to
breakdown for
finish it
sure.
off. Beauty.
Oh my goodness, how about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
The shot by Curry, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dort misses. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Butler kicks to Carter. And again, it's the Warriors
Who's
missing.
got the magic
And joining
right now?
us
Because
by
I'm not
phone
feeling it.
is insider Shams Charania. Whistle him.
I'm out.
Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
Chance to look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the 3 ball is
Thank
good.
you.
You can see that the ability for Jimmy Butler to put it on the deck will keep your defender off balance. That opens up the space for his three-point shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Dort. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now, and what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy.
Oh, he was not making that. No. You see how far back he was? Here, let me show you how to do that. Let me show you how to do that. All right, hold on. Let me get in position.
Back to Carter. Butler on the way. He's defended by Hartenstein. And it's Carter missing.
And when you are as good a shooter
That was a bad shot.
you have to have the confidence to take
I like
that
to hit
shot.
it.
It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want
Try
to
this
take that
side.
shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
That bucket in no time at all. And it's 9 points for Slim.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates
Let's
better.
go, Jimmy.
Jordan
Hype that man up.
hangs on the trifecta.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two.
What up?
Taking
I got you, I
pride
got
in
you.
making
Right here, right here, right here.
Now here is Carter. 9 points in the game so far.
Don't let me
And they're
cook,
getting
brother.
their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That one goes. Count it. Dort's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come
Really
on
close,
the
yeah.
interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Curry for 3.
A shot by Curry, no good. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Dort with a screen for Caruso. To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, good luck getting around a Lou Dort screen and then has the wisdom in the field to get himself open and in position to score.
Oh, I could have broken right there. I should have went with it.
Launches a 3. Carter with the basket on the assist by Peyton. Peyton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The
Gotta
defense
treat it like
a step
war zone.
slow,
Stop
and
hesitating.
you can see the results.
Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. Carter outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Cleveland. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
Carter kicks to Peyton. Carter the pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Caruso.
The score's changed in every shot.
Top of the key. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Holmgren's got 5.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
Dort against Carter. This one for 3. It's
Damn.
rebounded by Hartenstein.
Something's up with my character, bro.
When they've got enough opening
Feels so
to go for the
weird.
3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
I'm keeping us
Draymond Green
alive
is checked
right
in for the
now.
Warriors.
Where's Green at?
Podziemski's coming in for Stephen
Green.
Curry.
Podziemski. Okay, I want
And
Podziemski.
it's
He's open.
Podziemski in the corner.
Okay, nobody gonna move.
Carter
Green,
against Dort.
right here.
Green dishes to Carter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 20 points for Slim.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. Well, the
Damn.
advantage they have right now is largely based
I'm
on
keeping
his
us
play.
alive
What
right
an
now.
outstanding night.
Peyton gets the screen from Carter. Lets it go with the 3. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
While back in fourth start, that's for sure.
Outside, Dort. Down low.
Oh!
And stolen by Peyton.
Yes.
Carter right side.
Break him. Oh, okay.
Caruso against Peyton. Green with a screen for Peyton. Carter with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, the team is
This is where we
simply
break
riding
away.
the hot hand.
This
This
is where
guy
we
has
break
been
away.
lights out.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Don't let me cook, bro. I'm telling you.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander.
Above 60. I saw a 57% earlier,
He's
so
off on
now
that
we're at
one.
62.
Great tee that time
Right here.
from Green.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their
There's my
effort on
boys,
the
there's
boards.
my
You look
boys.
at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here is Carter. 26 points for him. From downtown, good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And
Feeling
so
it now,
many
bro.
teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 5.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Carter outside. And it's Pajemski in the corner. Back to Carter. Pass to Payton.
Oh, breaking this guy so hard.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Thunder trailing by 11. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Cooking right now.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Joe
There's
Snow.
1:59
Joe
left here in
is
the
too
opening
slow.
quarter.
Tapping his
Here's
feet up in the
Joe.
snow.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors leading by 9.
Oh, who is even open? Can't shoot.
Payton outside. Carter kicks to Payton. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Payton, no good.
No rebound.
Oklahoma
If we could get
City's
them
got
rebounds
just
back, bro,
6
dude,
to
we're
fall
good.
from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Joe.
And with the
Who's that
offense
foul
getting
on?
right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors. We've got a bunch of this.
Who does foul go on?
Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play.
32 points.
The offense didn't miss a beat.
Left them wide open. What are y'all
Basket is good on the
doing?
assist from Williams.
What are we
Joe's
doing?
got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Where's Green at?
We've got Williams.
He's not even out here.
Cason Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. It's taken away by
No, that's a
Wallace.
turnover.
From outside the arc, Joe good. And now it's just a
All right, Joe.
4-point Warrior lead.
This is a specialty
All right,
for
Joe.
Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire
All right,
in the
Joe.
catch and shoot.
And
I got
again
you,
for
Joe.
3.
I got you,
You
Joe.
can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
I got you, Joe.
Wiggins, a screen on Butler.
No.
Here's
You was not
Caruso.
getting past me. No,
That
come here,
brings
Joe.
in his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Look, defensively, to me, you've got to do a
hold
better
up. You
job
see this?
communicating
You see this,
once
Joe?
the
Look at
screen
you.
comes.
Look at you. Look at you, Joe.
Carter for
Look at you,
3.
Joe. Ah!
Rebound goes to the Thunder.
Come on.
This game against Golden State is the first
He's
time
gonna hit
they've
it.
met this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Pass to Jackson Davis. A 3.
No.
And it's Carter missing.
Okay.
And they haven't been able to turn it
okay.
into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It's Joe on the wing.
Joe is
That doesn't go
trying
in.
to
Had a
cook
chance, though,
right
to
now.
take the
Don't let
lead.
that man cook.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Carter, the pass to
Get
Curry.
it, Curry.
Back to Carter, beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
And close
Oh,
to
Curry, you
making
were so
the
open
defense
right there.
pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wallace outside. Caruso, the pass to Joe. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Joe's got 14 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Carter for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the
Putting
floor.
the
here in
handles on
second
him,
quarter.
bro.
Over 60% shooting. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Caruso sets the screen for Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Foul on the
We'll
shot,
take
so
that.
he'll get a chance
We'll
at the
take
line.
that. That's free for days. You don't know who you just fouled.
is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
It's free, brother. This is free. It's all you. All you, brother. All you.
First free throw is good.
That's money.
With Curry,
That's
what
money.
impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see
Hit that again.
in a high-volume jump shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
Hit that
And
again,
Gilgeous
Curry.
Alexander is subbed in
Hit
for
that
Alex
again.
Caruso. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. Guarded by Kerr. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Carter finds Curry. Back to Carter. Butler on the way. Wallace covering. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder pull it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy, what are you doing, bro?
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Gary Payton is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. From downtown, still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Payton in the corner. Back to Curry.
Got you, Curry. I got you, Curry. I got you, Curry.
And the Warriors miss again.
Should have rotated a little bit more, brother. I might have caused
Wallace
that
the pass
issue
to
for you.
Gilgeous Alexander.
And who's
Here's
covering
Joe.
him?
And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
I'm about to call a timeout.
Gilgeous
What are
Alexander's
you
got
doing?
5 assists tonight. Carter outside. Hands it from downtown. Carter's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Joe passes to Wiggins.
The squad has only scored
Here's Gilgeous Alexander.
9 points.
scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And they double up Butler. Looney kicks to Payton. There's the pick. Back to Looney. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. Shoots over Curry, and a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Outside, Carter sinks the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
I have a feeling we're all losing.
Higgins outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Alex Caruso comes in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Hunter on the wing. He's got 44. Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Out to Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. Carter with the bounce pass.
No.
Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Dort.
Why are you so
He makes it
slow?
look easy, tucking it hard with one hand.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Carter for 3. Good, and Curry gets the
In
assist.
the back, bro. Fuck you.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, my team ain't doing
Kicks to
shit right
Caruso.
now.
Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 5. Carter dishes
Curry,
to Curry.
do something.
Tries it from the top of the key.
Thank
Up
you.
and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot
Thank
jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
I need him to get cooking.
A shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry gets it to go.
Thank you.
Inside.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In third, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow.
Could be in the.
So that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, so sorry. Give it up for the participant.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to the... I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. One or two of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Thunder trailing by 10. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Butler, Carter out there with Curry. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Carter finds Payton. Back to Carter. Pass to Jackson Davis. And Carter has it in the corner. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Now, Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Outside Carter. And good. He hits it again.
Historic 50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Carter with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Pass to Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Fires the 3. And another 3-point shot falls from Carter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Thunder trailing by 16. And here is Caruso. Sweet move. Here's George. Oh, good with the triple. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit. And another one falls. Amazing.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal. Night in and night out. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Put him into the lane.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Dagnall said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And stolen by Peyton. He defies Jackson Davis. He gets it to him.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Dort. Rebound by Butler.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And yet, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Slim.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Pass to Holmgren, and they get it. Drills it from outside. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Dort. Here's Holmgren. He's got 14. Dort passes to Holmgren. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. They get the rebound. Carter with the three.
No way.
Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside Carter, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The Thunder shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And a dunk by Holmgren.
Given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And Curry the bucket on the assist from Carter. Curry's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Spanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Payton in the corner. Holmgren against Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3. He's got 8.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry, one guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Doris, he is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That's good for Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 the triple.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Pass to post. Outside, Green. Fires from the corner. Shot by Pajemski, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Curry. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Inside.
Thunder foul. Aaron Wiggins. Second personal
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Shooting for Golden State, Moses Moody at the line for 2.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Hields checked in. Moody heads them both. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. He's feeling it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 22. Moody with it. Back to Pajemski. To the paint, trying to find Moody, gets it to him. Over Wiggins. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Pajemski, covered by Joe. Now Pajemski hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Post. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his second rebound for tonight. Wiggins, right side. Pass to Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Covered by Heels. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Green, the screen. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder. Jason Wallace comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Moody the pass to Green. They set the pick. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Post. He's guarded by Williams.
Had to restart it. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Kenrich Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Over in the corner, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here is Carter. Why y'all passing me the ball,
Santos.
man? Right here.
Here's the 3.
That's a horrible shot. If that went in, I would have been surprised.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Warriors leading by 23.
Very nice.
Pass to Santos. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the field.
Officials are all over that one.
Santos. First personal foul. First team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
That free throw, no good. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there that will never change.
Pass to Santos. Carter on the wing. A 3-ball. No good there.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
What? Dort with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Count that one. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the fourth.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Dort. No hesitation there.
Carter outside. Back to Curry. Love three.
Yo, I have no magic.
Thunder trailing by 20.
I'm not even feeling the magic.
To the inside. Holmgren.
I feel absolutely no magic
He's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Feel very clouded.
Hunter on the wing. Defended by Dort. Lets the three fly. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
It's good from long range.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. The lead is 15. Carter finds Curry. Back to Carter. Pass to Payton. They could use a bucket. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Payton.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by Post. Warriors leading by 18. On the wing, Payton. Covered by Wiggins. Payton kicks to Carter. Takes the three. Good. Another from three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Holmgren can't hit. The Warriors have gone to the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Back to Carter. Payton in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call.
Under the ball. Oh, bro, why?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
That one for George. George got 10 points in just the second half.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Butler finds Carter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Under trailing by 18. Caruso with the pass to Holmgren. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Holmgren's got 20.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Hunter on the wing. Good, that's another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Butler. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't connect from short range. Warriors leading by 19 points. Carter for three. Connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Let's go.
Payton kicks to Carter. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 5. But 3.
Why are you taking that shot?
Oh, good on the shot. Thunder trailing by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total situation.
taking a shot, bro?
Mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up
Probably wondering the same thing
10.
about me.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Hey, I'll take that rebound.
One guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Slim.
He was extremely efficient offensively.
And again for three.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep beating him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh my god.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right here.
Outside Carter. And another one.
That's a buzzer. That's a buzzer.
Incredible feat.
2 seconds. Wait.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This
2
crowd
seconds.
was stunned by the
It was like
manner in which their
0.2
team was
seconds.
dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a
I
road
should have held
team
it for like a
to come
second
in
longer.
and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
I've done
And
that
that'll do it,
twice.
folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
MP, you keep bringing up 50s like you're in the dunk contest.
Points was tough to get in 1965. It's tough. It's tough now. Try hitting a step back 3 over someone with a 7'5" wingspan. Tell me it's easy. That's the one. Oh my goodness. Wait. Did I choose team? Nah, who cares? I don't care what I chose. If I just lost 15,000 fans, I'm not even tripping. Why does 8 feel like an infinite number? Oh, I can get to a 90 overall. Heck yeah, I've signed all the endorsements. Long, slipping away. Fall every day.
That's it. How about a shimmy?
Wait, what are we doing here? Hey, okay. Yo. What's he doing? Oh, he's about to pop my back. Okay. Let's carry over here. Let's take his car. Damn, all greens? All greens? All greens? I like that. Okay. Alright, that's very fucked up. Oh, in the air we go. Send it! 3 for 3, yo. Got 3 more. Come on. Nope. It's like every other shot.
Come get your mind.
Lost all my points.
Okay, see you later.
Made like 4, but I lost all my points. Been away.
How'd I miss that? Watch out! I got range, baby. Man, that one felt good.
There we go. Let's go. Hey. Trying to get me away.
Let's go!
I mean, I was lonely. Then slipping away. Every day. Every day. Why are we going backwards, bro? I need you to stay here. Stay here. Why are you pushing forward? Don't go forward. Backwards, bro. Backwards. Behind the 3 line. Don't go forwards. Behind. Behind that shit. Behind the line. Behind the line.
Keep it going.
Vanessa, shut the door. Be better if you gave me nothing at all. You know what it's like to feel like to have someone say to have this record shoved up someone's ass? I like this song.
One more.
And get off my circle, bro. Mine. This is. Oh, you know what, bro? Fuck your circle. Go somewhere else. You can work here all you want. You can work here all you want. Alright. Get you a new ball. What you gonna do? Follow me. Your friends, you wanna follow me?
Come on! What are you, bro? MP, come
Fly me. Me. Just like angry night in July.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
My time.
Good, MP. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Keep your eyes. Still started and we're already done. Me apart. Oh, are we at home? We're breaking my heart. We are at home. Bring my lady down. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart. I love you too guys. I just started and we're already done. The night in the light, for my time. Hit the bucket.
Welcome, everyone. everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight.
We're
It's the
10-0.
first game
Holy
of the
shit.
NBA Cup. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Pelicans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And now Dallas' starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Najee Marshall.
the jerseys
and it's
are
Irving
fire.
in at the one spot. And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Carter in at the 2. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Now here's Irving. Davis, a screen.
What is it? Hey Siri,
Beyond the arc.
play the next song.
And Kyrie Irving with the 3.
Be better than that.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually.
Hits the trifecta.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Marshall. Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here are the Warriors now. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight,
Oh my goodness.
11 straight
Oh my
wins.
goodness, that was such a bad shot.
Basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Gafford with the bucket.
Okay, I don't want to
Just
play
taking
this
it right to the rim, and no
one.
one was there.
Yes, thank you, Siri. Playing the bangers right now.
Energy on defense. It's not there.
Carter, the pass to
We're
Butler.
in the bangers.
And they call it a bad screen here.
Oh, there you go.
Take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's
Oh,
providing
and
for
I'm
his
the player of
squad
the
in
week.
every
Let's
regard on
go.
that end of the floor. Scoring,
So,
passing, picks,
the game,
you name it,
last
he's
game
doing
was
it.
pretty difficult.
Now
I
here's
swear I was
Irving.
the only person
So
scoring.
versatile on offense, averaging around 23
Klay
and a half
Thompson,
points per
why y'all
contest.
leaving him
And
open?
that one's good. Thompson.
Even though he does most of his
Fight.
damage along
Wait,
the rim,
hold up. I'm ruining my. Hold up. Let me. It's my jam, yo. Spider.
Davis against Butler. Outside Carter. The 3 is up.
In front of the splash, brother.
Goes.
I'm out here
Carter's got
splashing.
6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
He better hit it too. Oh, that's right.
Thompson's shot is off.
Fight
Golden
it.
State has gone 2 of 2
Fight
at the
it.
perimeter. Here's
Fight it.
Butler. Banked it in
Fight
off
it.
the glass.
the well
Fight
put
it.
together Butler proving that
Fight
he's
it.
just a little too strong
Fight it.
there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Pass to Thompson. The 3. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really
Dallas think they got something.
dominance they displayed over the course of the season.
Yeah, you're double teaming me and Curry. Yeah, hold up. I know we some elite warriors out here, but hold up.
Curry, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Irving against Curry. Tries again. Gets another look. And Davis lays it in.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thompson shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Green, a screen. Back to Carter. This one for three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Marshall. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they
Sucks that
can't
y'all
force him to back
traded him.
off.
Outside Carter. Now
White
here's Payton.
player.
Outside Butler.
Clay, you're gonna let us win, bro. You love
Carter
Curry.
from outside.
Like I said, Clay, you're gonna let us win, bro. You
Adjustment
love
time for
Curry.
these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Gafford.
Curry thought
We
you
saw
had
him
a
with
shoot.
11 points in his last game. Pass to Irving. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Davis. Six to shoot. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. A moment to hear from Allie
I like
LaForce.
that.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve
Where'd you
Kerr,
get them from?
and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give him the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
And Allie, thanks.
Bueno, más money.
Now here's Irving. Last game,
It's a
26 points for him.
party.
Davis, the pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall.
I'm getting too fucking
The
old for
three-pointer
this.
off the mark. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Green. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Davis.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And there's Curry on the assist by Carter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And pray that Jofa.
Irving against Curry.
It's over.
The 3 from Thompson. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Curry passes to Carter.
Lucky.
Back to Curry. Pass to Carter. The 3 ball. Gafford grabs the miss.
Timeout.
Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob. Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Look at so. Incredible hope.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
I left it, man. In second hand.
Mavericks trail by 4.
Over the counter.
Here's Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. No luck on that one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
No problems knocking that one down. Carter's got 18.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Irving. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense. Now he loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Irving looking around. On the wing, Davis.
Almost.
Out to Thompson.
Hey Siri, play the next one.
And that time also a missed shot. The Warriors lead by 10. Carter, the pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've got the deep reeling. A full 3-point attempt right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. My goodness. Whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Man, Mac Miller. Wow, 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 wow.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, there's Dallas. They're a ways down in the standings.
Checking out Dallas, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, that's essentially it. I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Dallas. Carter from outside.
Oh, that guy was like right in my... He was right on me, bro. He was right up on me. I don't even know why I took that shot. I thought I broke him, to be honest.
Pass to Martin.
That's it, baby. Get honest, baby.
Left side, Davis.
Again, I'm aware of it.
Layup is good off the glass. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
God bless her with some grandkids. She spoiled them.
Here's post. Check by Davis. Outside Kajemski. Carter from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Carter's got 27.
Got a shot,
12
brother.
straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Christie. Yet to see a basket. Pulls up.
Stop.
And he starts out with a miss in this one.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Butler passes to Carter. Back to Butler. Now
This
here's
rap
Carter.
shit for life.
Offline with a three.
Man.
Here's Christie. Pass to Dinwiddie.
100 grand. This money.
4-3. Knocks down the
Oh,
long
he made
J.
that bucket too.
Dinwiddie's got 5 points.
Dinwiddie's showing you his craftiness in the pick and roll
Yeah,
sets, and you can see
and I've got
how he's
27
grown in
points.
attacking mode.
Right here.
Butler finds Carter.
Two open.
Tried to come
Okay,
right
I
back
guess
with a
I'm
three of
not
his
that
own, but
open.
it's
That
no
was a
good.
good shot though.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 9. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They can do a lot of damage from there tonight.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Now here's Carter. He was another key contributor in that win against Oklahoma City. Outside Butler. Carter on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires the three. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches it. It's rebounded by
I wonder
Golden
if I can
State.
actually hit the
This
actual
game
bucket.
against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Exum. Mavericks trail by 10. To the inside. And there's
my
the
goodness.
slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Back to Carter. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Carter's got 33 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court right now for Dallas. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum.
Oh,
and there's Dwight
yes.
Powell.
That was so clean.
And it's Christie
That
in
was
at the
smooth
3.
passing. Great tip. Hell yeah. Turn this up.
Mavericks trail by 11. And here's Irving.
Turn this up.
For 3.
Yeah.
Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors shooting a terrific 58% from the floor.
1, 2, 3.
Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Exum. There's the 3. And Carter gets it to go. On the assist by Curry. Carter's got 36 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Carter, the pass to Payton.
Oh my goodness, yo, get behind the line, Carter.
Outside Curry. Pass to Payton. Curry with it. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Fires the 3. Martin with the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. The Warriors, number 1.
Having the shooters they have,
Great
the best
cooking
three-point
squad.
shooting team in the league. It opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Prosper's checked in for the Mavericks.
Pass the ball, ref.
Here's Carter. Give him 39. Right side Curry. Carter on the wing. 3-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 7 tonight.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Knocked away.
Exum
left side.
Oh, I left him open.
The shot won't fall.
Good.
Warriors lead by 15. Outside Curry. To the paint. Outside Carter. Lets it go from deep. And again for 3.
Right on
Ooh, you can tell he's
Irving,
feeling it right now.
Oh my goodness, that's so cooking.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Launches it from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
He's got 5. And there's a pick. Here's Christie. And miss after miss right now. Carter, the pass to Curry. Now Looney. Carter finds Looney.
What's up with the ball movement? It's a little awkward, boys.
Outside
it's
Carter.
A little awkward, boys.
Back to Carter. 5 to shoot.
Oh!
Amazing! Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a...
Yeah, hold up. Let me see. Game stats. Score box. First quarter. Second quarter. Oh, no. It's not gonna go like, Wait, hold up. Score summary. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, so I thought it was. I mean, it technically is 3 in a row, but I thought it was all me. Jimmy hit a layup. Oh, it is. Wait. Reverse events. Yeah, right here. I had 4 back-to-backs. 2, 3, 4. Oh, man.
Single season. Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Checked in for Powell. Klay Thompson comes in for Prosper. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Christie.
Let's pour the coffee. Yes, it only halfway. Argue. And nobody coming in.
And here are the Mavericks now.
Oh my God.
Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. And here's Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Basket is good. Nice setup for Irving. Thompson's got 13.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA.
Come on, you let Klay Thompson hit the but you can't let me do it.
Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Payton. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Thompson passes to Exum. To the inside. And the shot's good by Irving. 7 points in the game.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Back to Carter. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one. Mavericks trail by 21. Irving with it. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Dinwiddie against Carter. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Exum passes to Thompson. Exum outside. On the wing, Irving. He nails it. That's his fifth make in 11 tries.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Curry survey. Three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays. If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, BA. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of
Curry's like, what the hell, Claire?
And here's
What are you
Dinwiddie.
doing?
He'll bring it up for the Mavericks.
He said you can't block the rookie's three.
The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Thompson outside. For 3, Dinwiddie. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Carter can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Gafford. Thompson with it. Inside. Here's Irving. No good again that time.
Hey.
Well, the Warriors shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. And here's Curry for 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Mavericks shooting 40% so far in this one. Yep, count it. 7 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Carter finds Payton. Back to Carter. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Offensively, it's been a strong
Yeah, they can string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard. He'll spread it around for you.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's good! He hits another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Irving, pass to Gafford.
Jumping. Together.
Dinwiddie against Carter. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Carter, the pass to Curry. The 3 is up. It's yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Exum outside. Pass to Thompson. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Thompson's got 15.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now, it even seems becoming easier for him.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Put together. Put together. Forever. Yellow. Yellow. Jumping. Together.
Getting ready for the Warrior. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the backcourt shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Put together.
It's all good. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Golden State Warriors.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What did you say?
Man.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton II, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
To the middle, here's Thompson. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort.
If you ride
Pass to Carter.
If you ride
Outside Butler. Back to Carter. Tries to keep it alive.
If you ride for real.
Payton with a screen on Davis. Carter from outside. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible.
You ride
Down low.
for real.
Here's Thompson. And the
You
slam dunk by
ride for
Thompson.
real.
You expect this from an elite
You
scorer
grip
like
the
Thompson.
wheel.
Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go
keys to my
far beyond
soul.
his series winner in the 2016 finals.
I don't know.
Thrives in high-pressure moments and
Insecurities
has done
hold
so
me
his
close.
whole career. 3 straight buckets to
Everything
start
my
the
casket
half.
closed.
This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
I'm getting exposed.
Outside Davis.
Am
From
I
outside the
exposed?
arc. And it's Thompson that
Oh,
time on the assist by
so.
Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Curry. Rider.
Now here's
for
Irving.
real.
11 points in the game.
Rider
There's
for
Thompson.
real.
The rebound by
You
Payton.
grip the wheel.
Payton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Carter finds Butler. Here's the 3. Another bucket. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Now here's Thompson. He's checked by Carter.
Perking my nose.
Outside Irving. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Irving's got 13.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Gafford the screen. Irving for 3. Oh, he connects.
Nice. That was
His
a
7th
beautiful
basket.
three.
He's 7 of 15 now.
Wow.
You got to run
That was
Kyrie off
clean.
that line. If you let him get
What if I
comfortable
could
and
hit one of
find the
those?
shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Carter from outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Releases from 15. Thompson's shot is off.
He expects to
Let me
make
try that
every one
again.
of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Outside Carter. From behind the arc. Gafford grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He
Horrible.
just missed it.
Marshall with the bucket.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Here's Carter.
Red leather.
Non-stop scoring machine right here. Picked by Carter. And here's Butler outside. On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors. 16.
Hey, leather. Level.
And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter.
Davis.
Irving for 3. He's off on that one. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Wow. What can you say?
Outside Davis. Here's Marshall, guarded by Payton. Pass to Irving from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Carter. Fires for 3. Davis with a rebound. Dallas has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Carter can't get it to go. The Mavericks shooting about 42% on the third. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Curry finds Carter. Nails it from 3. Carter's got 15 points here in the second half.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Irving with a deep 3. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Pass to Curry. Outside Carter. Outside Curry. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
On the wing, Davis. Butler covering. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Wide open, and he's
just
still
not
doesn't hurt.
scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. There's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time. When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game. And it pays off.
Healds checked in for the Warriors. Pajim.
Down and out, still have love for me, girl. For me now, goes down and out, still have love for me, girl.
A three off the inbound. And again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Dante Exum is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the five.
Hold up, I didn't even notice that verse. Yeah, hold up.
Pass to Carter.
If you ain't laughed because I flipped burgers at Burger King, would you still have feelings
on the
for
wing,
me?
Peyton.
Oh my God.
6 to shoot. Peyton passes to Carter. Here's Curry. Let's go with a three. And the Warriors with another three.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Davis against Butler.
Burger King.
Right side Davis.
Oh man.
Some solid defense from Butler. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Carter, the pass to Butler.
Love me now. Love me if I was down.
You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, it's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing.
Davis let it go.
Curry gets the bucket. His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Irving finds Thompson. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They're up and leading.
Curry passes to Carter. Now Curry, he's guarded by Irving. Carter from outside, yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Let me know.
Clear foul there on the
And
missed
if I was
shot.
down
So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Have love for me, girl. Love me now. And if I was down and out,
and so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
you again last night. Somebody, so was I. In the bathroom at 12:05. Ever be friends?
Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.
Night. What it's like. What it's like. Nothing's on your nose. There's closest homies nobody knows. Again last night. Body so was I. Bathroom at 12:05. Nigga with the Y. But nothing's on your nose. Cause his homies nobody knows. And last night, body and soul was I. The bathroom at 12:05. Ever be friends? Yes, I taught me. Wow. Thought you again last night. And body and soul was I. Stan Lee, Marty! Welcome to the Quanja Goodness community, my boy. Good to have you, brother. Goodbye. It's the sunshine and pride. Who said cowboys don't cry? Baby, let's take one last ride. Yes, we're sick. Easy way to end. Goodbye. It's the sunshine in your eyes. And cowboys don't cry. And you can take one last bite. This wagon wheel took me for a spin. Till we're sick. Hustle. Ah, ain't nothing left in the front. Nigga smoking joints with no Instagram. Thought when you like, you can have anything you want. Come back any bitch you want. Bitch smoking weed in a rock. Smoking gin to survive. In the bottom, you can't understand. In my hand, your bitch think I'm the man. Yes, I am. Get it all up your chest. Hustling, hustling, hustle. Ain't nothing left. Overweight. All this cake. Game, I'm in perfect shape. Rock, keep me high as cool sock. Burn one. It's attention, you might learn some. Please, all I need. That they gon' eat. In 5 hours, 8 days a week. Gotta pot the piss. And mother a new home. Hate it, the hard times is gone. Hate it legit. Ain't no way I'ma quit. Best you can't resist. First thing is getting too rich.
Well, excuse me.
You say I don't want no more. The money is all I know.
Come on, MP.
Hustling, hustling, hustle. Oh, we got a platinum badge, finally. Finally. Ooh, we got Shifty Shooter, silver as well.
All day, baby. That's what I want to see. Let's go! Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
That motherfucking right. Oh, I love this song.
You're like money in the bank.
Oh, did I not just make this basket?
Let's go! Yes, easy work.
Ooh.
Let's go. Splash, baby. Oh, what happened? No way. Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna go back to purple.
Yes.
Oh, we got gold limitless now. Hell yeah.
Everything good, MP?
That look good.
Wait, what'd that say?
Mama, there goes that man.
That's probably not gonna pop up again. What do we get? Is that a dynasty badge? No. Take over accelerator.
My back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
Last weekend, I had one of those nice riding phones.
Save me, myself, so long, living in hell.
That's all good.
Right, good. Got out of that toughest stage.
You know, I had never paid. Oh, we got food already.
Those leftovers are old.
I read
So thinking about letting gifts and engagement. Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
Save me
That suit?
from myself.
Yeah, this would be this suit and this team.
Okay, sweet, man.
All right, great snack.
Me from myself. So long, living in hell. Oh, F in my head. Things to hell. time on me. Damage beyond repair. Love's gone. Don't waste your time on me. Beyond repair.
What'd you do when you forgot your lunch last night?
When it's not very in the streets. Little big thing that's waiting on me. Nah, it's a payday. No, that's all. What I mean. Chocolate. Dinner. Dessert. A t-shirt. Texture. Please your body. Leave somebody. Ain't nobody. Blue dot job in the streets. A pretty little queen that's waiting on me. Anticipated. Just waiting for you. Job in the streets. We have it on simple. I like the little one compared to the big one. Simple. I like the little one, bro. The little one is clean. Coverage. Oh yeah, we'll leave that on. The cat. I'm gonna use a cat. I did just practice.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
We have no money. We're at home again? Oh, bro, I'm about to be cooked. Hey, give me a ball.
There's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Grizzlies. And they're down 4 spots from them.
And for the Grizzlies, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. They got Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the bench. And for Golden State, they've got Peyton. Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Carter, and it's Curry at the 1. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team. That's what it's all about.
Wow.
A shot here,
My first shot misses?
Structural players.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David. That's something you got to have in this NBA. And here's Pippen, following the three from Carter. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. Outside, Payne. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Well, when a three goes in on the other end, Payne really wants to answer with his own triple.
Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Outside Carter. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Payne looking around. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, Payne is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Now here's Curry. His last outing had 18 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pippen kicks to Clark. Curry against Pippen. Over Curry. And it's Memphis with another.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Payton. Out to Carter.
And the body song
for Golden State.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
And here is Wells. After the three-pointer from Carter, Wells dishes to Clark.
Come on, after the three-pointer from Carter. Yes, sir.
Jackson Davis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control.
Nice.
They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Pippen misses. Warriors leading by 11. Payton passes to Carter. Outside Curry. Back to Carter. Launches a three. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range. Pippen the pass to Clark. Pass to Bain. Scores after the quick crossover. 7 points for Desmond Bain.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Carter the pass to Payton. Carter dishes to Payton. Carter with the bounce pass. 3-pointer. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Pippen. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Carter outside. And a great assist by Curry.
Man, I'm draining everything right
and
now.
that's now 21 points for Slim. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So locked in.
Up top, Bain. 7 points in the game. Count that one. Bain's got 9 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Carter finds Butler. Out to Carter from past the arc.
Oh, bro, come on. How do we...
They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Don't talk about it. We made that guy look foolish and we still missed his shot.
His last outing, 16
We're out
points
here
for him.
looking foolish.
To the paint. And Bain, the bucket on the assist by Clark. He's got 11.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Butler. Uncovered. Good on the jump shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up with a little more sense of urgency.
Here's Pippen. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Now, Wells. Payne for three. Buries it from three-point range.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Warriors leading by 10. Carter outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his third assist on the night. Pippen kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bain.
Is this Scotty's son?
It's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's
Scotty's
carrying
son?
it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Payton. Still yet to score. And it's Carter missing. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, we talked about the big man, Jared Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can
Very
respond.
early.
Guys,
what?
Thanks, David.
Very early.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Pippen to pass to
Jr.
Jackson. Back to Pippen.
Jr. That's gotta be,
Here's Payne. Guarded closer.
Scotty Pippen Jr. Whoa. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's lit.
And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies stand, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Now here is Carter. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Curry. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Clark a screen on Curry. Here's Pippen. Curry with the rebound.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Oh, no.
Bain with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number one option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Warriors leading by 7. Carter outside. Pass to post.
Oh, what are you doing?
Carter against Bain. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 26.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 22. The rebound by Post.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Moody the pass to Carter. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 29.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside, Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. A 12-point game. Carter dishes to Green. Pass to Pajemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, for Memphis, their last game lost to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And defensively, in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense can't withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Matching baskets from the perimeter
you didn't get the memo
of today's game.
There you go.
Sometimes you get in a shootout
he ain't
like
even
this,
roll.
but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He ain't even home.
Here is Carter. He's got 29 points.
Afraid.
Pass to Pajemski.
Body to carry
Shot
the
clock
way.
at 6.
He could get him there today.
Another 3
Catch
for
a
Golden
BK.
State.
All these threes
Come
have really been the driving
Girls
force
party
on this run.
The Grizzlies trail
Hog
by
of the
15.
side.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket. Bain's got 24
Fun as it
points.
looks.
Well, that's not what the defense wants to see. Bain is
God, but not
dangerous when
everybody
he gets
lives.
downhill.
Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Kennard. No one covered. And that's 31 points for Slim.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Bain for 3. Here's he. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Moody is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Post in at the center position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Curry. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Bain with it. And here's Kennard. Back to Bain. There's a screen by Aldama. And Desmond Bain with the 3. Bain's got 27.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
That's right.
Golden State moving it around. There's a screen.
That's
Curry
right.
can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. And so here's Memphis. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry, wide open, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 13. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bain. Warriors with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2
What a
points.
pass. Oh, what a three. Right in our face from the man himself, Stephen Curry.
Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
That was right in front. That's us right there. Bro.
Here's Kennard. Inside.
I'm like Curry heating up.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Draymond Green. New 5 on the floor. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Wells, he's checked in for Jackson. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Now here is Carter. He's got 31. Here's Santos. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizzlies.
Not a shot, Pimpin.
Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Kennard's shot is off.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on. Out to Carter. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That was so
12
smooth.
straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Tries it from 9. Pippen misses. Warriors leading by 21. On the wing, Payton. Guarded by Pippen. Outside, Carter. It's Clark with the rebound. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. But Golden State doesn't just expect to be a player. They want to be a contender.
Illegal screen, bro. Who's screening?
Crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
The Grizzlies trail by 19.
Who's screening, bro? You
Gets
just
to Kennard.
Oh, bro.
Pippen sets a screen for Kennard. To the inside. Wells wide open. This is the 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes?
And
here's Pippen
better than me.
After the three-pointer from Carter. From the stripe. Pippen misses.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here is Carter. Green finds Carter. Puts up a deep three. With the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure.
I broke his ankles. I broke Pippin's ankles. I got fans for that.
Way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
No
matter what night it is,
Green
seems to incredible. And more often than not,
stop it.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Like
Obama's checked in.
Hold up. I gotta put that back. That's my shit.
6 on the shot clock. Clark kicks to Jackson. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Pass to post. Golden State moving it around. Outside Green.
You're about to wake up a retreat.
Outside. There's the three. And Green with the basket on the assist by Quanja.
I bet I come out with a
Green's got
mink.
his first puck in the game, and he's on the board for
Bigger than me.
Jackson with it. Over Green, and Jackson gets it to go.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. The Warriors on
Smoke my
top,
pilot.
running
Take 35
away
to the
with this
droppers.
one. And we'll be back
I
right
just
after
serving
this.
narcotics. You know, your mom move, just pop it. The boat put it out of the hotel lobby.
They're measuring out the shot.
I need to stop it.
One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Golden State Warriors.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a
Smoke
team,
my
man. We
pilot.
saw
Take
that in the
35
first
to the
half.
choppers.
Seems like the score couldn't be
Cause
more
that's just serving
lopsided. But
narcotics.
we still have another half to go.
You know, it's on my move, just pop it. The whole put it out
Next
of the
up,
hotel
let's take
lobby.
a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, looking at
The
the Warriors,
wordplay is just so
they're on
savage.
a mission.
Oh
you
my
can
goodness.
tell. They came into the season locked and loaded, making a statement here early on.
Still a lot of season left, but you couldn't ask for a better start from them.
No.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
So on the floor for Memphis,
I'm playing in it.
we've got Brandon Clark.
And it's
Pippen is
finishing.
out there with Desmond Bain. And there's Jackson, and it's Wells
You get the
in the
hang of
small
it.
forward. The shot's good for Carter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Jackson.
There we go.
And a wide open look for Bain. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And with the success they've had
There's a
rebounding,
bunch of complainers.
they're right where you'd expect
expect him to be firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pippen, the pass to Clark.
Back
to Pippen. Pass to Bain. Changes up. It's rebounded by Peyton.
Ooh, in the face.
And so Peyton will bring it up for the Warriors. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls.
Desperado.
GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
It's good, and it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Bain for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Bain's got 6 here in this quarter.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Outside Carter connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bain with the bucket.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Carter's got 58.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Wells passes to Jackson. Now, here's Pippen. For 3. Bain, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter with a 3. And another one falls.
He has tied the mark for 2nd most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Bain with the bucket.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Hayden passes to Carter. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Now, here's Pippen. Jackson looking around. Pass to Bain. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry.
Played frozen pizza.
On the free throw, no good. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Shot by Wells, no good.
And they've got to be not just on
the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Outside Carter. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Clark outside. Pass to Bain. The tray. Pajemski grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
2 points, that one goes. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the night.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Outside Carter hits it again. Wow!
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Outside Bain. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Warriors shooting a superb 63% from the field. Butler with the bounce pass. Outside Butler.
Losing him.
From deep. They get it back. Jackson Davis.
Dedicated to my dearest friend.
And a missed layup.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the
It's
paint.
over wine, whipping, table tennis at dinner.
Here's Wells. Still without a basket.
Susan, I'm dancing.
Here's Jackson. Jackson throws it down hard.
That's right.
Yeah, he was making sure of that one. Jackson with the strong finish.
Carter outside.
Ball off the defense.
Right wing.
To America.
Fires from deep.
Poodle Terrier.
Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Nice.
Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Pippen.
Mariner.
Pass to Wells. Takes a three. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
Back to Pajemski. Some nice passing by Golden State. His first shot coming late. A nice shot by Moody. Here's Pippen. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Bain fires the three. No good that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Carter missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one and start a 3-game homestand with that game. Bain for three. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Moody finds Butler. Carter with the three, and got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wells. Over Moody. A shot by Wells, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
I was trying super deep, bro.
Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. Now Pajemski from outside the arc. And it's Carter missing.
I was way outside.
Pippen outside. Outside Jackson.
Oh, here we go.
Payne for three. And again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive that
I got nowhere else to go.
Well, look, Bain gets the steal, and sends them on their way. He can be such
Give me what I deserve, then I'ma take it. Estimated and hated.
Pass
You
to
can say that I
Jackson
made it.
Davis.
Everybody's rapper and I hate it.
And it's Carter missing. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 40% from the field. Now Wells, defended by Moody. And a shot by Wells, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Well, music really is.
Jackson Davis finds Carter. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Dan, you know, if you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game, talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents.
To match my insecurity.
He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
Close to my level.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly.
Beginner.
Exactly.
To the center.
In the corner, it's
Payne
Payne.
getting thinner.
And another miss by Memphis. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now the Grizzlies with it. Pass to Clark. And it's Pippen in the corner. Outside, Payne. Pippen sets a screen for Payne. And a miss there on the triple.
Butler. Pass the ball, bro.
Enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's the Warriors now. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Buddy Hield, and it's Post in at the 5. The Grizzlies shooting a lackluster 38% for the game again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Santos, no good.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Jackson. And it's in there.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Spencer. Kennard covering. Spencer, the pass to Hield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Edie gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hield can't hit.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And Hield launches it from deep. Again, Hield missing. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Kennard. Aldama with the ball. No good on the three. Here's Santos, guarded by Jackson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Post. Golden State moving the ball around. Spencer's shot is off. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Hield the pass to Spencer. Back to Hield, fires for 3. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And that one falls for Looney. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Pippin's checked in for the Grizzlies. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Spencer. Here's Post. Looney with it. On the wing, Hield. It's good from about 19 feet.
And I like seeing Hield take advantage of that mid-range area, appearing confident in taking that shot.
Now Aldama. Looking for Kennard. He gets it in there. Pippen with a wide open look. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Here's Post. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? We want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
Hield from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Pass to Aldama. Outside, Bain. Here's Edey. Outside, Pippen. For the 3. Again, the miss by Pippen.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Hield, the pass to Santos. And here is Hield into the lane. And the shot goes in. Hield's got 10 points in just the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Outside, Payne. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Spencer. Pass to post. Here's Santos. Teardrop shot. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Pippen. Outside, Payne. There's a screen by Aldama. And another miss by Memphis.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Spencer. Hield outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
First free throw is good. Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
High post, Pippen. Curry meets him. Wells kicks to Jackson. Right side, Payne. Lets it fly. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Curry against Pippen. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
On the wing, Payne. Covered by Hield. Clark a screen on Curry. Here's Pippen. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Payne. Launches it. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hield the pass to Curry. Here's Green. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Pippen on the wing. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hield. Now here's Green. Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Heel. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer.